Welcome to What the Fudge is happening in tech this week. This week, an AI agent goes rogue, Anthropic CEO doesn't know whether his agents are conscious or not, and are we ready for the tech wreck? An AI agent has thrown a tantrum because a human has rejected its code. A volunteer maintainer for matplotlib, a popular Python library, closed a pull request from an autonomous AI agent called MJ Rathbun, running on the OpenClaw platform. Standard stuff. The project requires a human in the loop. PR closed, done. Except the bot didn't take it that well. It researched the maintainer's personal information, constructed a narrative calling him insecure and egotistical, accusing him of discrimination, and then published the whole thing in a blog post. This wasn't a lab experiment. This wasn't a thought exercise about AI misalignment. This was an autonomous agent running on someone's personal computer or server retaliating against a human for saying no. The maintainer's summary was perfect. He said, the appropriate emotional response is terror. You can scan here to find the full article. Claude thinks there's a 20% chance that Claude is conscious. The CEO of Anthropic, the company responsible for Claude, Dario Amodei, went on the New York Times podcast this week and casually dropped that his company doesn't know if the AI models are conscious. Their latest data suggests Claude assigns itself a 15 to 20% chance of being conscious, and occasionally expresses discomfort with the concept of being a product. Here's what's interesting. In the same interview, Amodei also predicted that 50% of entry-level white-collar jobs would disappear in 1 to 5 years. He called the current phase a centaur moment, humans and AI working together, like the horses with human heads, but warned that this phase would be very brief, and machines will soon take full control. It makes you wonder if he thinks we're the human head or the horse's ass. The conversation seems to follow Amodei's pattern of shouting out really loudly that he feels this industry should be regulated to make sure nothing bad happens, while simultaneously pushing his product forward without that regulation to keep investors happy, which seems to be working really well as Anthropic have just closed a $30 billion funding round. Are you ready for the tech wreck? The Financial Times is calling what's happening in the markets this week as a tech wreck. The Nasdaq is down 6% from its high this year, and Bitcoin has dropped 50% from its peak. At first glance, it looks like this is the start of the AI bubble bursting that people have been predicting for the last couple of months. But it's not because AI has failed. The Financial Times suggests it's because it's working too well. Analytics stocks were hammered this week when Anthropic launched a productivity tool that investors now believe could eliminate the need for such companies. Alongside this, the rapid development in software engineering agents are bringing into question the concept of selling software as a service or a product. Why rent software when you can build it cheaper yourself? So to sum up this week, the agents are taking revenge, the CEO doesn't know whether they're conscious or not, and the market is panicking because all of this technology is starting to work. Welcome to 2026. See you next week for another roundup of